I'm about to piss off so many people. Every now and then I like to challenge a popular opinion. I did it with Pinkie Pie, I kinda sorta did it with Chrysalis, and because I don't learn, I'm gonna be doing it again. Jeez, Mom was right. I am hard-headed. Today, I'm talking about not just one character, but an entire show. The show in question? Teen Titans Go. If you listen closely, you can hear the raging screams of 1,000 fanboys. Now, for the sake of educating the few that don't know about this show, Teen Titans Go is a 2013 animated series on Cartoon Network that's a spin-off of their original Teen Titans show that aired from 2003 to 2006. The general consensus among Teen Titans fans is that Teen Titans Go is bad. Like, beyond bad. Real talk, I know some people that will spontaneously combust when I even mention the phrase Teen Titans Go. Ignore that, but I have to ask, is the series that bad? In order to answer this question, I sat down and watched about 15 or so episodes of the show to get a good grasp of it, and now that I've had fair exposure to the series, I'll be addressing the two main criticisms against it. Criticism number 1, the tone. In case it wasn't obvious by these images, Teen Titans Go has a much more comedic tone. Mind you, the original series did have quite a few comedic moments, but it was also mixed with action and drama. Teen Titans Go, on the other hand, is purely comedic, and a lot of fans had a problem with that. These weren't the stories that the first series had. They were more simple and mundane, and it didn't fit the original source material. But what if that's the point? See, Teen Titans Go fits within a subgenre of comedy known as SD, or super deformed. SD is commonly used with anime or anime-inspired shows, with 3 examples being the Avatar shorts, the Teach Me Miss Lychee segments of the Blaze Blue games, and the Naruto Rock Lee spin-off. Keep these examples in mind as I will be mentioning them again. Instead of focusing on the usual story-driven plots of their predecessors, these toons focused on more slice-of-life stories, with a heavy emphasis on humor. They were alternate series that took a different direction. I think it's pretty clear that Teen Titans Go was never meant to be a continuation of the original show, and honestly, I don't think it's a bad thing that they tried to focus more on comedy, and it's kinda unfair to fault a show for not being something that it was never trying to be in the first place. That would be like me giving out cake samples and having someone tell me, "Hey, this is the worst vanilla cake that I've ever had. It tastes too chocolatey." Yeah, 'cause it's a chocolate cake. Not quite sure why you were expecting it to taste like vanilla. Criticism number 2, the characters. The next major complaint about the show is that the characters are portrayed as bastardizations of how they were in the original series. Robin is a control freak, Starfire is the flower child, Raven's the goth, Cyborg's the jock, and Beast Boy is the clown. In the original show, the characters were shown to be deeper than these core archetypes. However, let's remember what subgenre Teen Titans Go falls under: SD. SD animations are known for their exaggerated portrayals of their characters. In the Blaze Blue series, Jin has an obsession with fighting and killing his brother, but in Teach Me Miss Lychee, that obsession is exaggerated to creepily romantic instead of creepily violent. In Naruto, Neji is a strict, serious character, with a lot of pride in his family, but in the Rock Lee spin-off, he's exaggerated to an overprotective big brother that also cross-dresses. Yep, Japan. Exaggerated characters are part of the package when you're dealing with an SD animation. So can we really fault Teen Titans Go for staying true to the genre it was trying to emulate? Now don't get me wrong, I get it. A lot of fans prefer the tone and characters of the original series, but I feel that the disappointment in the fact that Teen Titans Go went down a different path was projected onto the show instead of having the show be judged for what it was. With that being said, is the show great? No, definitely not. But it's not a bad show either. In all seriousness, if I had to choose between Teen Titans Go and any of the other lower tier animations, I'd pick Teen Titans Go in a heartbeat. At its best, it's okay. At its worst, it's mediocre, but not unwatchable. It's not that the show is lackluster because it's a comedy or because the characters are exaggerated. It's that the comedy and the character exaggerations are lackluster. In the end, while Teen Titans Go is not the best example of what Cartoon Network and Western animation in general has to offer, I think it gets a lot more hate than it deserves, and a good chunk of it is based on what people want the series to be, rather than what it actually is. And on a final note, I know people are gonna bring up that one episode that mocked the people criticizing it, but let's put this into perspective for a bit. If you created a show that got criticized for not being something that it was never supposed to be, wouldn't you want to do something similar? Think about that. So what do you think of Teen Titans Go? Is the criticism against it justified or as exaggerated as the show itself? Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on social media. Also, consider supporting me on Patreon or commissioning me for art via PayPal. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.